In a busy town in the southeast of Nigeria, there lived a kind-hearted young woman named Nora. She was the youngest of 3 sisters and the backbone of her family. Nora loved her elder sisters dearly, but they don't value and love her as much as she does, and while she worked tirelessly as a sales assistant at a popular supermarket, every naira she earned was spent on her siblings and family needs. Nora's sisters, Celia and Julia, were accustomed to her generosity. They never asked where she found the strength to work so hard, they simply took what she offered. For years, Nora bore this burden with joy, believing that family was everything. But fate is unpredictable. One day, Nora was abruptly let go from her job. The office closed, and her steady source of income disappeared. Sad. When Nora shared the news with her sisters, she expected comfort and support. Instead, she was met with indifference. "We have our own problems, Nora," they said. Days turned into weeks, and soon, her sisters began avoiding her altogether. Life became unbearably hard. Nora struggled to find work in the streets of the town. Every job application ended in rejection. Hunger became a familiar companion. Nora now sits by a roadside, selling petty goods under the scorching sun. To add to her woes, her love life crumbled. Her fiancé, Kelvin, left her, claiming he couldn't build a future with someone so unfortunate. Loneliness wrapped around Nora like a cold shroud. She often cried herself to sleep, wondering if her kindness had been in vain. One fateful morning, as Nora sat outside her makeshift stall, a sleek car pulled up. Out stepped Ken, a young, handsome entrepreneur known for his philanthropic work. He had noticed her perseverance and humility. Intrigued, he struck up a conversation. "Why are you here, Nora?" he asked gently. Nora hesitated, but then poured out her struggles to Ken. Ken was moved by her story. He admired her resilience and offered her a job at his growing tech company. For the first time in months, Nora felt hope. Under Ken's mentorship, Nora thrived. She learned new skills, and her life transformed. With her first salary, she rented a small apartment and began to rebuild her life. Nora is happy as she works in an office, her confidence is returned. Ken and Nora grew closer. He admired her strength, and she saw in him a kindness that mirrored her own. Eventually, their friendship blossomed into love. Years later, Nora became the head of a foundation that helps struggling women like her. As for her sisters, Celia and Julia, they came seeking her help, but Nora, though she forgave them, but she had learned to set boundaries. Nora and Ken got married and their union was blessed with beautiful children. Nora's story is a testament to resilience, love, and the power of never giving up. Even in the darkest times, the light of hope can shine through.